Again, we've watched the game. Good result for Spurs. And just what's your take on the game? How do you see the game?
Boy, as I was saying before, we weren't the best, and I'm kind of tossing between the two of, okay, they're rusty. A couple of men come back there but played for months. But I think I'm seeing the same things that I've been seeing before, and we've spoken about like months, like last season. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, we're a team without direction or know-how. Do you know what I mean? And today I saw that, especially in the fact that we had so much possession and couldn't make it count. Do you know what I mean? The sheer fact that they had to score an own goal for us to score a goal is sad. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for me, like, we've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I mean, you came close a couple of times for that. Then you had the offside goal.
Yeah.
The actual goal, obviously, that you got was, like I said before, do you think that's a little bit of luck? Whereas it hit the hand, even though it's a terrible rule that they've made, it did hit the hand. And I think Aguero got a goal disallowed the other day for that. And that opened it up for you. So, I mean, you got a little bit of luck there. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. Do you know what? To be honest, that whole handball rule baffles me, because at the beginning of the season or end of the season in the Champions League, bro, it didn't even matter. Even if it whiskered past your hand, if you meant it, not meant it, you was lying down, you was in the air, they was giving it. And now it's like they're tossing and turning between what they're choosing. And for me, like, I saw, who was it today? Someone else handballed the ball in the box, but literally they turned away and had their arm close to them, and it weren't given in the same match. So for me, I don't know, man. I don't think it was a handball. I think it was a bit of luck. And as I said to you before, with football matches, you have to have luck to win games. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
And just to get like against you with Man United, where Pogba renegaded Dyer in the box and killed him, bro. Like, for me, I think it was a soft penalty. Do you know what I mean? I think he played for it, and most of the times, who've we got? Lamella, he's always paying for a penalty, and there's certain players, and they know they're paying for a penalty and they won't give it. Do you know what I mean? And yes, there was a little push on him, and yeah, you got the penalty, but you know, it's luck.
I think it was a push, and also he got his foot in front of his foot, which tripped him. But it can be seen either way. It can be seen as it is weak. But one thing that we definitely agree on, he definitely played for it. He definitely played for the penalty. Fernandez actually tried to do the same, but that one got disallowed. So in football, you definitely do need a bit of luck. It's a shame we didn't get to cover that Man United Spurs game.
Yeah.
But no, I totally agree with that. Under Jose, do you think? Because obviously you said it looked like you're a team without kind of a plan or direction. But do you think that's not how Jose plays? Rather than you don't have one, they're trying to do what Jose's saying to do, but maybe the players are not that type of player.
I mean, obviously, for me, to bed in certain styles, you need time, innit? And I think Jose needs time. They're not his players, and I think he hasn't totally got the squad to do what he wants to do. He's on this soak up pressure for a while, and nick a goal, and then shut up shop. And it's tried and proven. Do you know what I mean? He's done it at every club he's gone to. We haven't got the players for that. Spurs are not a soak-up pressure team. Like, when we're at our best, we're the ones that are going forward. Do you know what I mean? So,
you're dangerous.
Yeah, we're a danger going forward. And I mean that we can defend. And when we had our strongest defence, we could defend. But we weren't about defending. We was about attacking and minimising your chance of attacking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the whole setup that he's got, okay, ain't his players. I think we are what's the word I'm looking for? We don't identify with his style of football at all. Do you know what I mean? And it's going to take a while for him to get us to play like that, I believe.
I kind of think, look, I've always been someone who said with Mourinho, you won't like his style of football, but it works, it's effective, and you know what it brings. At Man United, I'll tell you something, I was over the moon when he came. I was over the moon. I thought finally we were going to get back to winning. And obviously we won a few bits and bobs, but he had to spend shed loads to get that. And I was kind of left with, I wasn't happy with what he'd done, but obviously we've gone from winning loads of things. For you, would you be happy with Jose Ball if it means you win a few things?
I think now it would be. I mean, I'll take 2-3 seasons of winning stuff and poor football, and actually putting stuff in the trophy cabinet. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting older. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna die soon, and we ain't gonna what? We've won a couple cups in my time. Do you know what I mean? And I'm realistic, like, and I've dragged my son into this, and he's watching all of this kind of stuff and loving Spurs, but we're not winning anything. And football's not just about sexy football; it's about winning, right? That's what we're here for. So, yeah, and they're not going to remember, oh yeah, Spurs was a good side, or they came second, or they came third in 10 years' time. They need to win stuff. So right now, for me, we need trophies, and if he can bring us trophies, I'm happy with that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously, I don't want the football to be dire, and I'm sure we can. I mean, he weren't dire at Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't dire football at Chelsea when he was there the first time round. It was exciting football.
Actually, amazing football.
Exactly, and they won stuff. I mean, I'm hoping this. I'm hoping that he went to Man United with a bit of the old mentality, the bit of the old know-how, and he kind of meshed the two together, and you won a few trophies. But it wasn't about building a legacy there. Do you understand what I'm saying? It was like, get in, do the job, get out. I'm hoping for him at Spurs, he's looking at it as a legacy, a long-term thing, yeah? So if he now gets in these players and has understood what he's done at Man United and which didn't work, and come here and do, adjust it slightly and make it a long-term thing, not just, oh, I'm going to get the best out of him and then me and him are going to fall out and then next season we can't have him, I think he needs to evolve, isn't it, right? And I think, evolving with the way he manages players, and I mean, the good stuff he keeps, the rubbish he gets rid of, you know what I mean? And he's got to bring through the youth and help develop the youth. And that's my only worry. Instead of playing someone like Sessegnon left back, he won't play him there because he's not confident in him. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Pochettino would have actually played him there and let him play into his role. So and then what's going to happen is, for me, with Mourinho, he gets stuck in a corner and then he throws Sessegnon in there. Sessegnon don't do well, and then their relationship breaks down.
And he puts some.
And that's the end of it. Do you know what I mean? He killed another good player. So I'm just hoping he's learned from his mistakes, to be honest. But I definitely, to answer your question, I could do with some trophies, bro. Honestly.
If I could ask you this question and you only got one word answer on it, I said to you right now, who would you take, Pochettino or Jose? What would it be?
Bloody hell.
It's a hard one.
Poch with a new idea.
Poch with a new idea, or Poch given the money to freshen it up?
Yeah, a bit of that as well, to be fair. Yeah, I think that was his main problem, not being able to freshen it up. So I would have stuck with Poch, to be fair. I mean, he's only done one thing that in his managerial career that I don't like at Spurs, yeah? And that was Champions League final, not being strong enough to drop Kane.
Yeah.
And I think that was the writing on the wall for me, because it's like his main statement was, I play the fit players, the informed players, and it don't matter who you are. And clearly, it did matter who you were, because for me, a fit Kane, okay, he plays. An unfit Kane doesn't play, like you see today.
Yeah.
But when he's unfit, the guy's always tripping over. Do you understand? Like, falling over, the ball's underneath his feet and he falls over. So for me, like, I know this. You watch him in training all the time, so you must know this. Like, you're a Man United supporter. You know it. Do you know what I mean? So what's going on there?
Well, Kane today obviously got his touches in the opposition box. He got his goal.
Yeah.
We spoke earlier. You've had time to think. I spoke to your brother Andrew, and he kind of agreed with you, if I'm honest. And the question was, if you could sell Harry Kane today, would you do it? You said if it's 150 mil plus, and I asked you, would you replace him with Haaland? You said 150 mil for Kane and if Haaland's about 60, 65, you would replace him. You would do it. You're still sticking with that?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You think he's towards the end of his prime?
I don't know if he's at the end of his prime. All I know is that he's probably got 3 more good years in him.
Yeah.
But they're not at Spurs. And I think I'm hoping timing would make Kane want to go. I want him to leave. So that means I want him to want to go to a Real Madrid. So that means he's going to play his heart out. Yeah. And, you know, we get the right value for him. Say thank you very much because he's, you know, good service. And his, you know, from his cell, we can rebuild the club. And, you know, I don't want to keep him there till he's dead out because everyone believes he's world class and we win nothing and then get nothing for him. Might as well get rid of him and bring in some fresh players, man, and just rebuild our squad.
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. Like you said earlier, he's going to be 27. When is it? Soon?
Next month.
Next month?
Yeah, July, I think it is.
Prime time to sell if you're going to cash in.
Yeah.
Once he signs it, 28, 29, you start losing money. They get slowing down. So, 100%, I get that. I hear that. And last but not least, this season, where do you see Spurs finishing?
I want to be in a Champions League position.
Well, will you be?
If I follow my heart and say what I know of Spurs to do, we won't be. I think we'll end up 7th or something like that. But I'm hoping that we do a reverse Spurs, like what we've done under Harry Redknapp. He picked us up when we weren't in the best place, and we had a strong end to the season. Do you know what I mean? And I'm hoping, okay, we haven't had the greatest season, and I'm hoping we have a real strong end to the season. But honestly, with the lack of know-how, how are we going to beat teams that want it more than us? Do you know what I mean? They're not better than us, but they just want it more than us. Do you know what I mean? And I mean, looking at what happened tonight, if we had played a team that wanted it more than us with a bit of talent, that would have been a Spurs loss or draw. And we've seen, how many times have we seen that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
100%. So, did you give me a number? What is your guess? 4.
Oh, no, where we're going to end up?
Yeah. Make your prediction.
6.
6.
Yeah.
All right. Well, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, big bro.
Yes, my brother.
So, we'll speak soon.
All right, cool. Definitely. Chop it up again, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Cool, Chris.
Yeah.
We're ready. We're ready for the champagne, baby. We're ready for the goose, the Henny, the girls that we're seeing on the telly. We do it for the pounds and the penny.